Good afternoon. We're back with more Marvel Snap. Beginning the day at rank 105 and 5 cubes. And today I'll be playing a Zabu Darkhawk deck. Probably won't play it for too many videos, at least not while at Infinite. I just want to try it out a little bit because depending on what happens with Zabu in the new season, whether he gets nerfed or not, this may still be the deck to climb with. If it is, probably it will shorten the rank climb from 100 hours to 80 or 70 or 60 or whatever. And it's hard to pass that up even though the deck is a known quantity at this point, a known entity at this point, and I'd prefer to play something else. Nonetheless, it is a deck that I should get to know now that I do have Darkhawk, thanks to some incredible good luck. So let's see how it goes today. This is a fairly standard Darkhawk deck, except that I'm running Invisible Woman, which I want to try out in order to at least disguise a little bit what the deck's trying to do. Otherwise, most players on the ladder, at least at infinite rank, will know pretty much every card in the deck and what I might play on every turn. Interesting. This looks like another Darkhawk deck. It's the Quinjet version. Do I want to fill up that raft? Probably not. So just play Dino, and then next turn probably Mystique, and then Moon Girl. Zola's not going to be useful here. So Shang-Chi would be a very good draw here. I may not need him though, we'll see. So this will be 12, 15 power on each. Let's see, that'll be 12, 17. Oh, what do we got? 11 to 3, 12, 16. So plus 5, plus 8, plus 12. It seems good. I'll just ignore Zola. Interesting. Korg on turn 1 kind of gives away what the deck wants to do. But I can't not play him, I don't think, with the 1 energy. Ooh, that's interesting. Is this a Galactus deck? If it's Galactus, I should play Dino to the Superflow right now. I actually think in this spot I'm just going to play Sentinel though. Okay, that's fine. So it's probably not Galactus, it's Ramp. Can make use of a little deception here. That can be played later, and we'll save it in case I need to duplicate it. Okay, so now I can duplicate. Do I want to do that now? I think so. The other option is to play Dino now, and then play Moon Girl next round, and maybe that would be better. Let's do that. So here we'll go Sentinel, Shang-Chi, Moon Girl. Sentinel goes first, so the hand size will go up to 4. That'll be 11 on the Dino, so 1 less, no, exactly what it's currently at. Do I want to snap here? And plus 10 at Xandar, I win Superflow. Plus 2 at Morag. Xandar is the one I'm worried about. Don't think I will snap. Okay, that's fine. I think. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, got Invisible Woman. Play the Dino here, disguised behind the Invisible Woman. In this case, it provides protection from Shang-Chi and Enchantress as well. Without Zabu, I wouldn't say this game is going that well. I think the play here is Rock Slide. I don't need any more at Throne Room. I may need the Powered Shadowland. It's not disguised, but... Oh, okay. Well. So how much power am I going to have here? Let's see, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. The diner is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. Not enough. It's short by one. By one card in hand. If I had one more card in hand, I'd be fine. And I'd win the lane. Or if I'd chosen to play Shang-Chi earlier at the lane, I'd be fine. As it is, I'd have to rely on winning Monster Metropolis by only 3 power. I chose the wrong lane to play Invisible Woman at, I guess. I don't really want to use a Sinister London slot on Sentinel. This looks like an ongoing deck. Board's going to be crowded. So I think I play nothing here. And we'll likely go Rock Slide, then Darkhawk, and then Mystique. And it's a very obvious play, and it is vulnerable to Shang-Chi. There's nothing I can do about that in this situation. Yep. I should have snapped before I played the Darkhawk if I was going to at all. Probably my opponent doesn't call, but there's a chance that I would have gotten one extra cube. I have no objection to Korg not being revealed right now. In fact, I prefer it. Hopefully I don't need that location. If I can't play cards to the third location, I'll regret that. Okay, that's fine. Not a very good hand. My opponent's playing Agatha, and now I'm playing Agatha too. That's funny. And may be the first time that's happened to me. So Agatha played as herself. Up by 15. Don't know where the opposing Agatha's going. If she goes Throne Room, I lose. Lose Throne Room at least. I probably win the other two. If she goes Eternity Range, I think I'm okay in any circumstance. Okay, it is Throne Room, so I need to win Dark Dimension. 10. Oh, I don't. Good plays by the opposing Agatha. Interesting. Is that a pure AFK Agatha, or did he not draw his Lady Sif or wave? I probably was not going to win that game in any case. If not for the knowledge that my opponent was playing Agatha, I might have saved cubes. One cube, anyway. Interesting. Okay. So next turn it'll be double Darkhawk. And maybe something else, maybe not. Let's do it this way. Oh, okay. So I'm up by 8, up by 10. Magneto will put me up by 4. Potentially I could also play some that nah, that's silly. That's not anything. I think this is decent. We'll run it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That was a good draw. Seeing a lot more destruction decks lately. Probably because of the new Wolverine. I'm gonna copy the dino here. Oh, I forgot about Dream Dimension. Ugh. Would I have done anything different if I'd remembered it? Yeah, I would have played White Queen instead. Does my opponent have the wave? It's got death. But the death currently costs 6. 5? Okay. If you got this beat, then you get the 2 cubes. Yeah, his deck didn't work right. Okay, start with Invisible Woman. I debated putting Invisible Woman at Kiln so that she would hide the rock slide, but I'm thinking I may need her to hide a dino later. We'll see. Okay, that's fine. In this spot, do I play Zabu or do I play Moon Girl to Kiln or Sentinel? I think I have to play the Zabu even if it means I lose Kiln. Okay, wouldn't have mattered. Copying Mystique does not matter. I think I need to draw Darkhawk to win. And even if I do, I may not win. Oh, of course, I have America Chavez, so I was never going to draw Darkhawk. I mean, does my opponent have it? I'll retreat later in case he retreats. I've set up the Darkhawk, he may be scared of it. Really, he just needs to stack up his 3 drops on one lane though and then play Silver Surfer and he would probably win. Okay. I guess Space Throne was no good for him. Okay. This is a little reckless with such limited board space. Oh. Okay. Well, now it doesn't matter. Well, play Darkhawk here, and then Mystique, and then Dino, I guess. My other option is Moon Girl, but that seems bad without Zabu, so let's just go Darkhawk. Oh, so he's gonna win Space Throne. Is there any chance Rock Slide's gonna end up better than Dino? Be 6 plus 4 plus 4. 14? Yeah, probably will be better. Really? Alrighty. Looks like a surfer deck. It's just short. Maybe he would have called a snap. Alrighty, so we'll play Zabu and then Korg behind Invisible Woman, so my opponent doesn't necessarily know that I'm playing Darkhawk yet. There is the Darkhawk. That is all I will play this round. Opponent skips turn 5. That's interesting. Next turn, do the same thing at Tinkerer's Workshop, or possibly Vibranium Mines, but probably Tinkerer's Workshop to get the debuff on Lizard. Okay, so I don't have to do that next turn. So this turn we'll just play America Chavez. Opponent skips. So he only has 2 cards in deck, so Darkhawk actually isn't that good. At the moment. I can put 1 more card in the deck, so it'll be 7 power for the Darkhawk. What about something like that? Just in case something big comes down there. Let's try this. Oh, I forgot that I don't have initiative though. But I'd win anyway and get away with it. Completely forgot that I don't have initiative. That was silly. Though I think it only cost me... Well, it cost me extra power at Limbo, but I wouldn't have won the location anyway. Because instead of the 3 power Shang-Chi, I could have played Mystique for another +4. But no matter. In the end, still got the win. Because Zabu is OP. After I got Darkhawk, I dropped down to rank 102, goofing around and playing different decks that weren't Zabu. And then I put him in this deck, the standard Zabu Darkhawk Dino deck, and it's pretty much been straight upwards ever since, which is to be expected because of the state that the game is in at the moment. I like Invisible Woman in the deck so far. She disguises things just enough to get extra cubes. So that is what he will Ghost Rider pack later. My other option is White Queen here. I think I will do that. Shang-Chi can take out the Crossbones. Oh, he's got Hulk. Okay, so he's planning on playing Ghost Rider here. Along with other cards. Where do I think he's going to Ghost Rider? He can play Ghost Rider and 2 other 4-drops, and I can't beat that. I could win if he doesn't have Ghost Rider, but with just like the Darkhawk right or something like that, maybe I win. Yeah. Crowded board. Okay, interesting. If I toss my Shang-Chi here, then I can copy Dino, Mystique, and Darkhawk. If I don't, then I can't copy the Darkhawk. And I would like to. So he's got, if he plays Jubilee, he's only going to have 3 cards in hand. Should I Dino, then Mystique, Darkhawk, or Darkhawk, Darkhawk, Mystique, Mystique next round? I think the Darkhawk, Darkhawk play is better. They'll be looking for Hela if he doesn't have it in hand already. Alright, it's not that great. We'll see. It's possible I should have just stacked the Mystique up on Savage Land as well. And conceded Shadowland. Okay. Not enough. That's fine. I'll just time stone, do I forget? Plus 1 energy. Okay. Well. So here we'll go. Copy the Darkhawk. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way to copy the Darkhawk and the Rock Slide. Unless I did it next turn. And if I did it next turn, I wouldn't be able to play the Rock Slides because Darkhawk costs 3 anyway, so yeah, let's do this. Let's go Moon Girl, White Queen. And then here we have can I save the rock slide for a surprise? What else could I draw that I might want to play? If I saved the rock slide and I drew Mystique, I'd be sad, but I won't because, as I often forget, I have America Chavez. So I can save the rock slide, I think. Just play a Sentinel here. Okay, so I'm plus 10 there. Gonna be adding to that. I can just move a card away if I want to, but do I actually want to? This pressure's everywhere. I think it's pretty good. Interesting. Alrighty, well that seems like a good place to stop the video. So my thoughts on Darkhawk so far. He definitely elevates the Zabu deck. And the Zabu deck is already good and doesn't need elevating, but my impression of the Series 5 and some of the Series 4 cards is that they contain cards that elevate many of the different archetypes to a higher tier than is otherwise possible. Null elevates Destruction. Darkhawk elevates the Zabu. Shauna probably elevates Zoo. Sauron elevates the Zero type deck. And Dazzler probably elevates Zoo as well. I'm not really sure what Sentry is supposed to be for. It is pay to win. No doubt about that. Not a fan of that, though I do understand it and I do expect it in a card game. Probably this particular deck that I'm playing won't be good for much longer than a week because Zabu is going to be nerfed according to the developers. Now, how is he going to be nerfed? Because if they don't nerf him right, they may not end up nerfing him at all. For example, if they decide to simply leave his ability alone but lower his power by 2 or even by 3, the Mr. Negative treatment down to -1 power, that won't do anything. He'll still be at the top of the meta. If they hit his ability by lowering it to cost reduction of just 1, that would be a significant nerf. Probably would bring him in line with the other decks. That'd probably be a good adjustment for him. Would be leaving him at 3 cost but lowering his cost reduction to just 1 per 4 cost card. That's probably where he should have been launched at, to be honest. I think that would be very reasonable. If that's where he was when he entered the game. And the other thing that they could potentially do is increase his cost to 4 but leave his ability alone. And would he still be playable at 4 cost? Yeah, definitely. I draw him on turn 4 all the time, and I nearly always find that he's my best play when I draw him on turn 4. Now, it probably won't be the very top of the meta, at least not obviously so like he is now if he goes to 4 cost. So that'd be a decent nerf as well. But what I'd prefer to see is to see his cost and his power remain the same, but his cost reduction be reduced to 1. And for the Silver Surfer, I would prefer to see him go from buffing all your 3 drops by 3 to buffing all your 3 drops by 2. I hope they don't increase his cost. That would dumpster him. And I hope they don't reduce his power because that will do nothing. So hopefully Zabu's cost reduction is reduced by 1 and Surfer's power buff is reduced by 1. And then I think the meta will be in a decent state. Well, a better state. It'll be overrun by Shuri, no doubt about that. Shuri will be dominant in the new meta, and so I intend to save up my tokens and get her. I consider her a must-have card now that she's in Series 4. And it's going to be a Shuri meta as soon as Zabu and Silver Surfer get nerfed, and then probably people will be calling for a nerf of Shuri. But such is the way of things. So anyway, thanks for watching.